I'd like to introduce you to Beth Crawford. Woo! Beth Crawford has been a goddess since 2014. She's a busy mom with 2 adult kids, Cody and Casey, and a single mom still busy raising 16-year-old Mary Jane. She's a full-time nanny to 3 little boys. She works her business part-time and joined Athena's to pay for the extras that make all of those memories for Mary Jane, like surf camp in North Carolina, expensive Jordan sneakers, Dear Evan Hansen tickets, Panic at the Disco tickets, and so much more. She researched other direct sales, but discovered helping folks have more orgasms was both rewarding and profitable. Beth found her self-worth with us and is proud of the example she sets for her kids. She travels with Athena's and just returned from Mexico. Yes. She is able to grow, evolve, and be the person she wants to be. This avid Athena's Cup supporter is a confident goddess and has been a Golden Circle honoree, frequently earning 2K paves away and with many $1,000 parties on her list of achievements. She has earned many treasure box keys this year and may even hold the right key for the $10,000 treasure box in January of 2020. So please welcome Beth as she presents her demonstration.
Guys. All right, you guys all filled out these forms for me. I'm going to take those back. Keep your notebook and keep your pens. I just need these for later. I'm a pen in person kind of person. So, all right, good to see you. Hi,
how are you?
Oh my God, I'm so excited to see you. Thanks for having me again. Oh, I meant to tell you 2 things. One is, remember all those bras that you guys brought me last year? We beat the world record. Yes, the Athena's Cup. It was amazing. It was crazy. It was crazy. But all those bras, and we set such a great example, and we're going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's so awesome. Also, your party sales last year, I looked them up. They were about $867. If your sales tonight beat that, I'm going to give you a $25 gift certificate. So add to buy whatever you want. All right, guys. So nice to see you all. You guys have notebooks. Hold on to those. Those are for your wish list, your want list, your questions list, private, keep it in. And anything you want to ask me about later, please just hold on to that and scribble it down in there. We'll also use it for a couple of games, so those are just yours. Let me start asking a question. Has anybody never been to an Athena's party before? You have never been to an Athena's party before? Oh, I'm excited. You're a virgin? I get to pop your cherry? That's very exciting. Okay, so because you are an Athena's virgin, I am going to give you a raffle ticket. And hold on to that. And I am also going to give you a job, if you don't mind. What's your name?
Shiloh.
Shiloh. Shiloh, would you be my ticket mistress? All right. So Shiloh is my ticket mistress. Shiloh, anything anybody says tonight that makes you laugh, asks a good question, does something funny, volunteers for something, you're just going to, this is the easiest job all night, you're just going to give them the one that says keep this coupon, put the one that says ticket in the bag. That's it. Easy, easy peasy. All right, so let me tell you guys a little something about myself. My name is Beth Crawford. I've been a goddess for about 5 years now. I have 3 children. I am a full-time nanny for 3 little boys. So I don't get a lot of grown-up time. I don't get a lot of time to talk to adults. So when I get to come out and do a party, that's like my time. It's like, I get to talk about my butt and my tits and my vagina, and people are gonna listen to me do it. You know? So you'll probably learn more about my butt and my tits and my vagina than you ever wanted to know. But that's just kind of the way it goes. So I do have 3 goals tonight. My 3 goals tonight, first, I wanna make you laugh. I want to make you laugh. Second, I want you to learn something, whether it be something about yourself, something about your sexuality, your relationships, your own body. I want you to learn something. And the last thing is I want you to remember my name. I do go to parties a lot, and I ask who did the last party you were at, and they don't necessarily know. I want, if you guys ever go to another party and they say, who did your party? I want you to say, it was Beth. So if you laugh, you learn something, and you remember my name, then my night was a success. All right, so got my water bottle here. I'm trying to get up the courage to take this to the gym, you know, walk on the treadmill, my water bottle. First I gotta go to the gym, but. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a lot of stuff tonight. Everything I pass around, please feel free to lick it, taste it, touch it, do whatever it is you're supposed to do with it. Except for my toys. These ones have not been in my vagina. Please do not put them in yours. That being said, everything I show you, I do own myself at home in my own nightstand drawer. Well, actually, it's kind of become bigger than a nightstand drawer. It's beside the point. But I don't show you anything that I don't like or love. I don't show you anything that I haven't tried myself. I will tell you why I like it. I will tell you why I love it. And if you look at something in the catalog later and you say, what about that? I'm either going to tell you no, and I'm going to tell you why, or I'm going to tell you, hold on, I'll find out. I have a great group of goddesses. There's always somebody available that if I don't know something about a product, I can reach out. I'll have an answer like that, you wouldn't believe. Speaking of my goddesses, right, my team. My team is amazing. I own a vagina. I don't know much about being a girl at all, right? So my team has taught me how to be a girl. They taught me that I can no longer buy bras on Kohl's clearance racks. They taught me how to dress. They taught me how to do makeup, and I am forever grateful to them. The first product I'm going to show you we'll talk about the makeup. So whether or not you've been to an Athena's party before, you've probably heard of Coochie Cream. The name has changed. I'm going to tell you why. But Coochie Cream is a head-to-toe rash-free shave cream. You use this everywhere. You use this from every place you shave. A couple of squirts up and down your leg, right? Shave down there if you want. Wax that though, it's better. We'll talk about that later too. Your armpits. Have your man shave his face with this. Oh my God, soft, baby, smooth skin. You will not get razor burn. You will not get those little bumps. You will not look like you have herpes on the beach. This stuff is amazing. In addition to using it to shave everything head to toe, use this as eye makeup remover. I hate makeup. Hate makeup, right? So when I tell you, I stopped a mile down the road before I got here tonight, put this makeup on my face, and when I'm leaving, pulling out of your driveway, I'm gonna be taking it off my face, right? A lot of people use this as hair conditioner. Personally, I don't like it as hair conditioner because my hair is really thin and fine, but I find that people that have like thicker, coarser, heavier hair love this as hair conditioner. So lots of multi uses. This one is called Serenity. I'm gonna take this cap off so you can smell it. Very unisex scent. Oh, I told you I was going to tell you about the name being changed. It's now been changed for a couple of reasons. One is we now own we own it. It's ours. Nobody else sells it. It's called Supreme. The biggest reason we chose to name it Supreme, can you do me a favor, honey? Everything that comes back around to you, can you just pop it right there in that bag for me? Because men love it, right? But your man is not going to come to you and say, can you get me some more of that Coochie Cream? But your man will by all means come and say, babe, I need some more Supreme, right? So the name change worked out really well. All right, next thing I'm going to show you. Can we talk about sensitive vaginas? Sensitive vaginas. So our bodies, our vaginas, we have good bacterias and bad bacterias in our vaginas. The goal is not to wash away all the bad ones. You have to have both. You have to have a pH balance. Lots of things can throw off the pH balance in our vagina. That time of the month, the new medication, stress at work, vaginal dryness, stress in your relationship, a new sexual partner. There's so many things that can throw off the pH balance in our vagina. I had a foster child for a lot of years. She was very prone to urinary tract infections, yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis, things like that. She came to me, she's like, all uncomfortable. I said, here. She got out of the shower, she's like, I feel so much better, right? So if you have little girls that are taking bubble baths, use this in their bubble baths. This will regulate and balance out the pH in your vagina, make you happy, right? Two other things, it smells fabulous. Smells fabulous. Your partner will stay down there longer. Also, your gynecologist will love his job. So that is Splash. And this one is Honeydew Cucumber. It also comes in a sweet tart scent. Let's see, what else am I going to show you? This is a rose water spritzer. I am not much of a product girl. Yeah, there's very few products that I use. My team yells at me about that. They say, you need to do this and you need to do that, and we'll be on a video conference. Why are you going to bed with makeup still on your face? I washed off my makeup in the car. But I also have very red face. This is a rose water spritzer. I've been using this stuff like crazy. I'm like drowning my face in it because it's very cooling, it's very calming. So I absolutely love this. So feel free to squirt that on your face if you'd like. Check that out. All right. Who has one of those big poofy things hanging in your shower? You do, I know you do. You do too. It's a month before Christmas. You took that out of your stocking that your Nana gave you last Christmas. You know you did. It's all stretched out now. It's all droopy. Those things are gross. Throw it away. They are gross. Do you know how much bacteria is in those? They're gross. Okay, now we're going to gross you out here a little bit, okay? Those things, they are non-absorbent. They do not drain. They do not dry. And then you hang them in your hot, steamy shower. They are a breeding ground for bacteria. You know when you wash your whole body, wash everything, you rinse it out, you know you don't get all the soap out of that thing. You're lying if you tell me you did. So this is an Ayate washcloth, right? This is made out of cactus fibers. It is hand woven, and it drains and it dries, and it does not harbor all that nasty bacteria. It's also very exfoliating. Now personally, I don't use it on my face and I don't use it on my vagina. I wash my vagina with my hand, right? But you want to use this, right? You can throw this in the washing machine, lay it out to dry. It'll last for months. So much cleaner than that nasty thing that Nana left in your Christmas stocking. All right. Do we all know what pheromones are? Pheromones are your body's own natural scent that make you sexually attractive to other people. Also just a natural mood booster. They just make you feel good. So I wear this every single day. I absolutely love this. This is our Roar cologne. It is unisex, so if men want to wear it too. But basically, you're going to put a little bit of this on your wrist, rub your wrists together real good until you feel it heat up a little bit. Now, and then you're going to smell yourself and then smell your partner. Everybody smells a little bit differently. Some people smell fruity, some people smell woodsy. I had one girl tell me she smelled like silly putty. I told her she should probably see a doctor. But now, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get lucky, right? But I'll tell you, you ever be out at a bar and somebody walks into the bar and maybe it's not the best looking guy in there, but you're just kind of eyeballing, you're looking, you're thinking maybe you might want to take him out in the parking lot in the back of your minivan. Shh, I only did that once. Anyway. All right, next thing I'm going to show you. This one, when this product came out, it really made me laugh because when our new products come out a few times a year, my team leader and all my team sisters, they all say, you know, oh, did you try this? And oh, did you get that? Or no, what do you think of this? And, you know, and usually when it's the spa products, I'm kind of like, I didn't try nothing. They're like, Beth, did you try the lip scrub? And I say, no. They say, well, you gotta try it. You gotta try the lip scrub. It's fabulous. And I said, okay. And they said, no, not those lips. And I said, well, what do you mean? So this is a sweet orange lip scrub. So I am going to give you guys some of this to try. And basically what you do is take just a little bit of this. You're going to take a little bit on a Q-tip, rub it in real good, rub your lips all together real good, and then lick it off. And it tastes sugary and delicious. Get a little some here. You're all set? Okay, no problem. Try some, Mr. Shiloh. There you go. It tastes amazing. You can just pick that up with a spoon and eat it. So, check this out. I have big boobs. I mean, just in case you didn't notice. So with big boobs comes big boob girl problems, right? Sweaty underboob, the bane of my existence. Now when I tell you the sweaty underboob, the struggle is real. I would be like stuffing socks in my bras and maxi pads and driving down the road crying with all this raw, chafed. And then they made me stop buying bras off Kohl's clearance racks, and that did help. That helped quite a bit. True story. But then I discovered this. This is called Breast Friend. This is a tapioca starch, and it is the cure for sweaty underboobs. And when I tell you, you put this anywhere you get rubbed and chafed, put it on your chub rub, put it on your fupa. What's up? Your fupa? You guys know what a fupa is, right?
Oh, I have one. I have one.
Fat upper pussy area. Right. So this is Breast Friend. This is fabulous. Now, let me tell you. I like blue collar men, right? But when they come home, they are sweaty and they are dirty and they are gross. Now, when you're sweaty and dirty and gross, I'm gonna lick your collarbone because it's salty and sweaty and it's sexy. But if you think I'm going down there, right? So that's why we have dry guys, right? Dry guys, exact same thing, 100% unscented. That's it. That's the only difference. So, you know, if, for example, my Breast Friend ran out, I can grab some dry guys, put that under the boobs. But I'll tell you, I had a friend's husband call me one time, and he's like, I have to talk to you about something really awkward, and she said I should call you, and I'm thinking he wants a butt plug, right? So I'm like, you know, being all professional, oh, it's fine, you know, put everything in. He's like, you know, I'm waiting for him to ask for a butt plug, and I'm gonna guide him into buying a butt plug. He says, there's baby powder all over the floor, and I'm raw and I'm chafed, and she's complaining about the baby powder, and I just, she said you might have some. I said, I got you. Right? So I sent him a bottle of Dry Guys. I think I saved his marriage. Right? So Dry Guys is fabulous. All right, let's see what else I got to show you. Does anybody have a good, colorful tattoo, or do I need to get naked? That's not too bad, but you know what? I think I'm going to get naked. All right. So this is called Afterglow oil. Again, I suck at being a girl. I own a vagina. I hate perfumes. I hate colognes. They give me a headache. I just don't like them. I don't understand the amount of money you people spend on them. But this I love. This is Afterglow oil. I put this on every day when I get out of the shower. I put on my Breast Friend, I put on my Roar, and I put on my Afterglow. Stuff is fabulous. I also put it in the cooler when I go to the beach. I spritz down with it when I get home, leave it in my fridge. But my favorite, ready? I'm gonna get naked. My favorite is what it does for a tattoo, right? So, I have very dry skin. And I've put a lot of money into this tattoo. And that will make those colors pop and bring them right back out. So, beautiful. So if you have tattoos that you need the colors brought back in, see, I didn't get totally naked. Did you see my booty?
That is commitment.
All right, since I got naked, don't worry. You guys are going to be volunteering, okay?
He wasn't ready.
All right. I'm going to get serious on you for a quick minute. And then we'll go back to laughing and being goofy and silly and getting naked. It's your turn next, Katie. Yeah. Right? So Athena's is a family. The people that work for this company have become my family. And one thing that I have absolutely learned about this company is that we take care of our own. So there is a goddess from Connecticut. Her name is Cindy Susie, and I love her to pieces. And most of the time, since I've been showing this product, I've been able to get through it without crying. The first few times was kind of hard. Cindy is the mother of two beautiful children, Charlotte and Ellie. When Ellie was a baby, she was born with Down syndrome, and when she was about a year old, she got sick with leukemia. The Goddesses of Athena rallied. We did raffles, we did fundraisers, we sent pizzas to her house, we made sure Charlotte was taken care of, we did everything. We sent gift certificates to the grocery store and the hair salon and just did everything to help her. And Ellie, she's Athena's little warrior. She got better, and we were thrilled. And then she wasn't better anymore. She got sick again. And we did it again, and we rallied, and we took care of Cindy, and we loved her and supported her and did everything we can. Goddesses from all over the country pitched in and helped. Ellie needed a bone marrow transplant, and unfortunately her bone marrow transplant was not successful, and our little warrior baby died a week before her 4th birthday. And we did it again. And we raised enough money to not only pay for Ellie's burial plot, but to buy the burial plots for her mother and her father on side of her. And then we called Jennifer Jolicoeur. She is the owner of Athena's. She's probably the most wonderful woman I've ever met in my life. I have so much respect for this woman. And we told her, we need something. We need something in our catalog. We need something so that the world knows that this baby was here and that she is loved. And she said, okay. So she called our distributor, she called Dawn Cox, who's another great woman, and says the Goddesses and the Adonis, they want something. And so she created Ellie's Enchanted Baby Body Butter. And it didn't quite stop there. Then Jen called the Sissy home, and she called Charlotte, Ellie's big sister, and she said, please design the label for your sister's body butter. So this is Ellie's Enchanted Baby Body Butter, and a portion of this goes to Charlotte's Web of Prayer, and this stuff is awesome. I love it. Love it. I just get that for every baby I know. Great for cradle cap, great for dry skin. Not just for babies, everybody should use that. Everybody should use that, it's fabulous. All right, enough serious stuff. Let me just suck on my penis here for a minute.
Well, that was quick. I think your penis has blue balls.
My penis has blue balls, it really does. If I squeeze it enough, sometimes it squirts. All right. I need a volunteer.
What for?
I think Miss Sarah's going to volunteer. No, this is an easy one. Come on. Okay. So, Miss Sarah.
Okay.
I am a clitoral girl. See, if you're not ringing my bell, you're not coming through my door, honey. Okay. There are 8,000 nerve endings in our clitoris. Nympho's desire wakes up every one of them. Now, do you know where your clitoris is, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. So for anybody who doesn't know, it's the horseshoe, the love nub, the skittle, the little man in the boat, right? So this is Nympho's desire. Now, there are 2 rules when it comes to Nympho's desire. Is 1, don't frost the cake. A little goes a long way. The other one is the Q-tip is yours to keep. Please don't bring it back to me. Now, this is edible. So you're going to go to the bathroom, the bedroom, out on the porch, wherever you want to go, and you're just going to put a little bit of this down there. You're welcome to taste it before or after. You're welcome to taste it before or after you apply it, but I'd love if you'd come back and let us know how you think, what you think.
She said after it's applied.
And if anybody else wants to taste this, this is banana cream flavor. You can have a little taste of that. Hey, I told you not to bring that Q-tip back. So tell me what you think.
Very good.
Little funky, little warm, little cool, little tingly, kind of like some icy hot going on down there. So a lot of times when I think about relationships, oh, there you go, Mr. Shiloh. Again, I have a vagina. I prefer penis in it. So usually when I refer to relationships, I do go with the kind of he, she, male, female. That is not in any way to like discourage anybody else. I love everybody. So please don't think that I am leaving out your relationship if I don't refer to it with the pronouns that you like. So if you've been in a relationship for a long, long time, a lot of times it's hard to keep things exciting, to keep things fresh, to keep things going. Shyla, how long have you been with your husband?
23 years.
23 years, okay. So I'm gonna ask a personal question, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. Are things as exciting as they were 23 years ago? Right? Right. It's hard. Life gets in the way. Kids and jobs. And you know you love him, and you know he's going to be there tomorrow. So if you're too tired tonight, you know you can just do it tomorrow. So it's hard to keep things exciting and spicy. So when I have clients at my parties that have been in long-term relationships, that's one thing we talk about a lot, is keeping things exciting and keeping things spicy and keeping things vibrant and fresh. So Nympho's desire is one of those things. You know, you're not going to use that every single time you have sex. You know, but you know there could be some night. You know, Shiloh's gonna say, hey Kenny, remember that stuff I got from Beth, the sex toy lady? Let's play with that tonight. You know, just to kind of keep things fun, keep things fresh, keep things exciting. And that's hard to do. That's very, very challenging. All right. So, are we ready to talk about some toys? You guys ready to talk about some toys?
That's why I'm here.
I know, that's why you're all here. You're saying, I thought we were coming to a sex toy party. Why is she showing us shaving cream and baby butters? All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna talk about 3 different kinds of orgasms, and we're gonna talk about the external, my favorite, my clitoris. I love it. I'm in love with my clitoris. So this is called Triple Goddess. So this is an external toy. One of my favorite things about this toy is it doesn't look like a toy. So you could leave it on your nightstand, and when your Nana comes over to bring you your new bath sponge, she's gonna think you joined a new church.
It looks like Mary.
It looks like the Holy Trinity. She's gonna say, oh, did you join a new church? And you're gonna say, yes, Nana, I did. Right? So, definitely is. All right, so as I pass things around, play with the buttons on the bottoms because they have many different speeds, many different functions, many different combinations. But this is super fun because you're gonna put this right there, put little Mary's head right there on your love nub, on your skittle, you know. The arms of Jesus hugging your clitoris. We're all going to hell. Right. But one of my favorite things about this, now, I believe I heard somebody saying earlier that their husband or their boyfriend is not a fan of sex toys, not about it. A lot of men are not. A lot of men are a little nervous about sex toys. They feel kind of intimidated. So in all reality, you're not gonna bring this home to your man and say, well, I mean, this is only a sex toy if you want it to be, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah, but you're not gonna bring home something really big and massive to your partner the first time you're gonna introduce a toy. But if you bring home something like this is my favorite, because put your hand through it like that, right? And then the sensation is coming through your finger. It's not necessarily coming through the toy. So that may be a little less intimidating for your partner.
It's like a finger ring instead of a cock ring.
Exactly, see? So that's a way that, you know, your partner can be, you know, maybe a little less intimidated by the idea of a sex toy. And then when he gets really brave, they can put his tongue through there. So that is called Triple Goddess. Pass that around so you can see it. Katie, can you do me a favor? There's a whole bunch of socks in that bag. As toys come back to you, just press the button, hold it down for about 3 seconds, and stuff it in a sock. Never store your sex toys together, especially jelly material toys, which, by the way, I don't show you any jelly material toys because I don't like them.
Are these your mismatched socks?
No,
Great idea.
I buy a big pack of socks on Black Friday. You buy a big pack of socks on Black Friday for $5. It's 10 pairs, you got 20 toy bags. So no, but I should start throwing my mismatched socks in there too. Are they my mismatched socks? Yeah, they're the ones I was wearing yesterday too. All right, so let's see. The next toy I'm going to show you is called Come Again. It's kind of fun, because a little bit of this, right? This toy has so much power. Again, this is an external toy. It's got a ton of power. So if I put that on the floor right there, it's just going to dance around. Whoa, it's going to run away. Super, super powerful. All the toys I show you are waterproof. You could totally submerge this. You can take this in the shower, in the pool, in the hot tub, in the ocean, wherever you want to take it. Also, all the toys I show you charge with a USB cord. You're welcome. Now, I'd be lying if I said that I haven't picked up toys at my office in Rhode Island and charged them in the way home. And looked at that rest stop as I was going by, going, I wonder if I could pull over there for 10 minutes. Shh. So this is super, super powerful. I absolutely love this toy. Another thing, when you got a little toy like this, totally change up the whole dynamic of a blowjob. Put that down under your chin or over here by your jaw. Everything's vibrating back there now. There you go. Pass that around so you can check that out. All right, this is another new one. Again, when we talk about, maybe a partner that isn't so much into sex toys, they don't like anything too penis looking. That's kind of intimidating. But if you give them something like this that doesn't look like a penis, this is called On the Flip Side. Now, this is way more powerful than I expected it to be. It's fabulous. And I can just put that right there. Just slap it on there. You can put this down up under his balls. Up under his balls, right? The ABC, the ass ball connector right back in there. Give him a little tickle, a little bit of sensation. It's called On the Flip Side, and it's super fun. There you go. That's a great couples toy. And that's also a great starter toy. If you haven't really had toys before, you're not quite sure what you think, that's a great way to start. Now, one of my girls on my team, Noelle, she absolutely loves a toy called the tongue bath. She is all about the tongue bath. She raves about it. I'm not sure if she's got herself a mimosa yet. Right? Again, clitoral girl. I like taking care of things out there, right? This toy is does things to you that a tongue will never do. I mean, if you hold it like that, you can watch it. It is vibrating like 1,000,000 miles an hour. You just put that right down there. Put a little bit of that Nympho's Desire with that. Game changer. Total game changer. All right. Let's talk about the men in our lives. Let's talk about the men in our lives. Let's talk about the men in our lives. All right. First of all, we're going to talk about blowjobs. Right? Right? Here we go. I got you. Right? Men love blowjobs. We don't necessarily like giving them. Now, I will say, I have met a penis or two in my day that's been pretty suckable. Some penises, they're just nicely shaped, they're nicely colored, they're not too veiny, and you're like, oh yeah, I can suck that penis, right? But some penises, you're like, ew, yeah, I don't know, all right? But one thing I will say is penis doesn't taste good. It tastes like penis. And if it tasted good, Ben & Jerry's would have made it an ice cream flavor by now, and they haven't. Right? So, sugar daddy lip service, right? Makes penis taste good. Now check it out. Not only does it make penis taste good, it is sugar-free, which means it's diabetic friendly, it's 0 calories, and it's 0 points on Weight Watchers. Right? This stuff is amazing. You're going to take this, you're going to just put a squirt or two, go, hey baby, and right down like that. And then his penis is going to taste like cotton candy. And cotton candy tastes better than penis. Also, ready? It numbs your gag reflex. Yeah, it does. Right? Totally numbs your gag reflex. It doesn't make it completely go away. I mean, you're still gonna have a gag reflex, but it's just gonna tame it a little bit and make it a little more comfortable. All right. Let's see. Miss Shiloh, will you come volunteer? That's okay. If you're too shy, we'll pick on Katie. Good Lord. There you go.
Nope.
All right, we're gonna pull that up there. There you go. All right, can you like shake that around a little bit for me? Can you make it helicopter?
No, I don't have that talent.
No? Like, can you kind of play with it a little, so, you know? Like, if you had one of your own, what would be the first thing you'd do with it?
Get it sucked. I would touch it first, and then have somebody suck on it.
Okay, so now while Shiloh has herself a penis, we're going to talk about lube, all right? Lube, yes, you can sit down. Lubrication is so important, so important.
I understand this now.
There are many, many reasons why our vagina may not be as wet as we would like it to be. It's not necessarily that you're not interested in your partner. Again, that time of the month, a new medication that you're on, you're stressed out, you haven't drinking enough water. There's many things that will make your vagina dry. What? Always have a bottle of lubrication. And let me tell you, if there's something you please remember, hand lotion, baby oil, Vaseline, any of that, and especially for the love, not this, is not lubrication. That is not lubrication. If your partner goes down there and does his business down there, and then he comes back up, and then he says, oh baby, I want to go down there one more time, and he goes down there for 30 seconds, he's trying to drool on you. Right? Lubrication, very important. All right, this is called Perfectly Pure. This is a fabulous lube. This is great if you have a sensitive vagina. It's only got 4 ingredients. It's vegan, it's all natural, it's fabulous. All right, so I'm gonna set up a scenario here for you, Shiloh. All right? It's been a long day, right? You're tired, you're exhausted, the house needs to be cleaned, you need a shower, the laundry never got switched, so it's getting moldy in the washer, now you gotta rewash it again, and he comes home and he's like, hey baby, and you're like, get away from me. That is when you give him a babysitter in a bag. You give him a bottle of lube, you give him a porno, and you give him a Maven. So, little bit of this in here, right? We're gonna lube you up. We're gonna lube you up, right? Now, if he says that this doesn't fit, he's lying. I want to see pictures. We're gonna slide this on here. Good. Shiloh, can you grab the end of that for me? Nope, grab this end right
The other
here.
end.
You know what? Actually, Katie, go ahead. Hold that nice and tight.
Katie's
All right,
got it.
now Shiloh. Go ahead, Katie.
You want it? You can hear it. Somebody
You can, right? And you know what's super, super cool is this is close-ended. You can let go. This is close-ended. So when he's done, it all stays in here. No more crusty t-shirts and socks and towels. He can take it, clean it up, right? Okay, now. Oh, you're not done yet. So, best couple's toy ever. Every couple needs a cock ring, and a vibrating one's even better, right? If he says he's lying, if he says it doesn't fit, he's lying. I want to see pictures, right? Little bit of lube on this. We are gonna slide this right down here.
Let me pull him up.
Right? So this does not hook around the testicles. This just goes around the shaft of the penis. Now, when I turn this on, you are gonna feel it, okay?
Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do.
So we just turned your penis into a human vibrator. Fabulous. All right, honey. Now, if you want to keep wearing it, you can, or I can take it. Totally up to you. All right. I need another volunteer. I'm going to pick on you, Jen.
What are we doing?
Okay. You are all set, Shiloh. I am done with you. We're going to pick on Jen now. All right. So I do a lot of parties for, for girls.
One that poked it first. I know.
I do a lot of parties for like college age girls. And one thing that is so important, especially in today's society, is consent. Consent is just huge. It is something that I was never taught. I did not have, a mother in my life that taught me about sex, that taught me about consent. I had the mother that I said, when I was 15 years old, Mom, if I asked you to put me on birth control, what would you say? You're too young to be having sex. Yeah, but wouldn't you rather me be protected? She goes, you're too young and I don't want to talk about it anymore. I had unprotected sex in the backseat of my boyfriend's Camaro for the next 6 or 7 months, and then I hitchhiked to a Planned Parenthood clinic and got put on birth control. I was never taught that when a teenage boy, and it wasn't that boy was great, but later on in life, when a teenage boy would say, oh, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. And I'd be like, no, I don't know. No, come on. I was never taught that that was wrong. So consent is huge. And if you have young daughters or you're in relationships, please make sure that that everybody is about consent. The absence of no does not mean yes. You need to communicate. If you are having sex with somebody, you need to communicate. And you don't have to say, is it okay if I touch your breasts? You can simply say, babe, does that feel good? Do you like that? Do you want me to do that softer? Do you want me to do it harder? You can talk dirty and get consent at the same time. So that is very important. So now that we've talked about consent, we are going to go all 50 shades of gray on you, Jen. And it is very important when we're doing this, nobody is to get out of their seat and nobody is to touch her but me. She has to feel comfortable and confident that I will be the only person touching her, okay? So, first thing we are going to do is we are going to actually, can I have you just put your hair up in a ponytail, if you would? We are going all Anastasia on here.
High ponytail, low ponytail.
Right in the middle's fine.
Right in the middle. Oh my. Oh my.
Good blowjob.
Okay, we are going to blindfold you. I'm going to stand you right here, and we are going to blindfold you. Now, when I take away her sense of sight, all her other senses are going to be heightened. Your safe word is guacamole. If you tell me guacamole, everything stops, and you remember I am the only one that will be touching you. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I just want you to feel that this is just a standard buckle, just like on a belt buckle. That is going to come around your neck. Okay, I'm going to do that really loose, and this does have a leash on it, so we can pull you down if we need to. Okay, again, standard belt buckles. I'm going to put this on your wrist. And I'm going to keep that really loose. I'm going to do your other wrist too. if I can get that undone. All right, I'm gonna bring this back behind your head. All right, now that we've got you all tied up, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tickle you a little bit. Tickle you a little bit. And then we're gonna pull you down. Bend you over. And we're going to take that off. So that just gives you a little bit of an idea. Now, there are quite a few more things, we can take those off, quite a few more things I would like to show you, but we're running short on time. So I do want to show you my 3 favorites, because a lot of times people say, you know, what is your favorite toy? And that evolves and that changes, but currently these are my 3 favorite. So the first one I'm going to show you, this is called Blew My Mind, and oh my gosh, this is like a bass. Like, you ever had that, like the big speakers and they go thunk 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 thunk? This does that to your G spot. So I'm gonna show. Do you know how to have a G spot orgasm? Do it, right? So check this out. You ever be going and going and going, and you're up there and you're going and you're going and you're going, and you need to pee? Right? And you go, oh, baby, sorry, I need to pee. And you run to the bathroom and you sit down and like 3 drops come out. You didn't need to pee. Your G-spot is a few inches below your belly button to the front wall, which is why a lot of sex toys are curved, which is why if you have a man with a curved penis, keep him. Curved penises can reach places that regular penises can't reach. So this is going to go in this way. It's going to hit to the front wall. That's going to be pounding on the G-spot. And this piece out here is going to be taking care of your clitoris. So that is dual stimulation right there. And check that out. This is a toy. The way I can relate this toy is it feels the most like an actual penis of any toy I've ever had. This is called Expand Your Horizons. And as this toy thrusts, it swells. And it's not fast, and it's not real powerful, but it just feels very natural. So check this one out as it comes around. Play around with these buttons and see how that swells like a real live penis.
Swelling.
All right, I do have one more toy to show you. I know that we needed to end the party a little quickly tonight because the kids are coming home and we want to make sure this is all cleaned up before they get home. This little Christmas tree right here, if anybody would like to play with my balls, there are numbers on those Christmas balls. If you book a party, you get to pick one of my balls. You get to toss my ball around in your hand, and whatever number is on that ball, I have a card with a coordinating prize. You will get that prize at your party. Katie, I believe you were at a party a couple weeks ago where you picked a pumpkin, and so that is your prize for picking a pumpkin. This is amazing, 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 amazing. Oh, she's still wearing the penis.
He's hiding, he's shot.
So there is a toy called the Womanizer. The Womanizer is amazing. It is very expensive. I own it. It is worth every penny. But it is very expensive. So we asked Jen if she could please find us, you know, a toy similar to the Womanizer that was a better price point, that was more affordable for our clients who couldn't necessarily afford to spend $200 on a toy. She found us this. This is called Becoming. And when I tell you, this toy, at the same time, sucks and blows air on your clitoris, and you feel every extremity in your body, and it brings it all to the center, and the devil performs an exorcism and your vagina just kind of explodes right there. And then you want to cuddle with it and give it a glass of wine. This toy is amazing. All right, so I'm going to pass that around so you can check that out. I do discount that 10%. Last two things I'm going to show you. Mighty Tidy Toy Cleaner. Your toys are an investment. Please do not clean them with laundry soap, dish soap, hand sanitizer, anything like that. That's gross. Don't do it. Spray them down with a little bit of this. Let it sit for 30 seconds. Wipe it down with a damp rag. Also, for the hoe on the go, these are intimate pleasure wipes. These are great if you're out with the guy you met on Tinder and you need to clean up a little on the way home. I also keep these in my glove box of my car for when I have to go to the gynecologist or when I go to get my vag waxed, because sometimes that's after work and might be not as fresh as I'd like to be down there. You want to talk about getting your vag waxed, see me in the ordering room. Anything you guys order tonight. I don't carry stock. I do too many parties on third floor walk-ups in Boston. Anything you guys order tonight, it does get shipped right here to Katie. She'll get one big box. It'll say your dildos have arrived. The neighbors will see it. No, it really won't. Inside that will be small boxes with only Katie's name on it. Just totally lost my train of thought. Usually takes about a week or so to get there. I'm supposed to tell you 10 to 14 days. Our warehouse is kick-ass. It never takes that long. Our warehouse is awesome. Anybody who is interested in possibly joining my team in doing what I do, I love my job. I love my job. Like I said, I am getting paid tonight to stand here and tell you about my ass and my tits and my vagina. Right? I mean, what better can you do? If anybody would like to book a party with me, if you'd like me to come to your living room, I would absolutely love to come. Bring all my toys. Super simple, doesn't cost you anything. Grab a few friends. You don't have to have a lot, just a few is fine. Also, bingo next month. I know you've been to my bingos before. Next month you get bingo for free because you hosted a party tonight. So make sure that you take advantage of that. And that is about all I have for you ladies. Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
You want this back?
Sure.